Hello. I've just come back from a consciousness event, TCCHE. You have to go. And if you can't go, you have to watch on live stream. Or follow the main people who are the most leading pioneers for human consciousness and spirituality. I'm going to give you the list of the names in this video. I just wanted to say a massive thank you for the work that they're doing and how incredible they are. I mean, obviously, and all the people that were there, because we're all doing the same thing. We're all trying to raise human consciousness. But with those guys, because they're so huge on the platforms, they're spreading it quick, you know. Greg Brendan, I think I said his name correct. Shaolin, sorry if I can't get these names right, I'll honor you in the video, in the link at the bottom. So yeah, just honestly, it's just opened my mind up again, because I kind of lost my way again for a little bit, you know, on the spiritual path. You ebb and you flow, and you forget the things you learn and the things you felt and experienced. And I really need to remember that. I need to remember. But as humans, we forget. We are gods and goddesses. We're here having a spiritual experience as a human being in flesh. I know that's a lot for some people to understand, but you will in the future if you can't understand it right now. But yeah, I just want to say how amazing, how inspiring that event was. The only suggestion I reckon is they should have yoga there. They did have massage, but because we're sat down a lot, you know, watching the workshops, that it's difficult for especially me. My legs hurt after a while, and or maybe an area where people can do sit at the back, or it'd be lovely if it was in nature. How amazing would that be, in a tent, feeling the ground, feeling the energy of the earth's core. But I loved how some of the leaders were starting to speak about the divine feminine rising, divine mother, and the women to rise, but also about Godhead, the all-knowing consciousness, universe, whatever you want to call it, true source. But it was so inspiring. But you know how the masses have been so asleep for so long, and worshipping the celebrities and just all doing the wrong thing. And I was never one of them, but I know a lot of people are. And don't get me wrong, I liked Tupac, I liked a few celebs, but I liked some of their meanings more. But I never followed Hollywood stuff and whatnot. Either way, where I'm going with this, if anybody should be famous, it should be these guys, because they're trying to save the planet. They're trying to awaken everybody, even though everybody will eventually awaken. They're just pushing it forward, but not just remembering who we are and what we can achieve and what we can do for the planet, not all negative and bad. And just telling us, to remember to stay human, spiritual, and to be in the present moment as much as you can. The past is gone. You can't change it. There's no point in regretting it anymore. From this day forward, I'm not going to regret the past. Everything has taught me everything to where I am right now. And the future, I'm not going to worry about it, because whatever's coming is meant for me. It's fine. And one of the speakers said about being a fish in the water, Shaolin, I think. Sorry if I got your name wrong. And he said that, you're a fish bobbing along, and you're thinking you're not enough, and you need to look for the next thing and do the next thing. Of course, we do need some goals and actions, but not to the point where it makes you depressed or anxious. Sorry, anxious. Because anxious is the future, depressed is the past. And he said that when you have a near life death experience, and I've had a few, you jump out of the tank, this fish, yeah, you jump out of the tank, you observe, you're looking down at yourself and thinking, I'm already whole. I'm already enough. I don't need anything. I already have everything within me. So every time you look outside for validation, for you're bored, you're never alone. You're always connected with everything. Source, the higher powers, the Holy Mother, Jesus. You know, I could go on, but you know, remembering that we're in a stimulation and just how incredible, you know, that stimulation is, and to just not get pulled into the illusions, and yeah, not get pulled into the illusions of life and identity. Don't get too stuck on being, like I was so stuck on being a CEO or a business owner.